It'd probably kill her. Yeah, I may have not put one in there. It's possible I didn't even put it in there. We need some music, girl.
Yeah, we do.
I need to walk over to my purse. Let's get some. I got to bring the chat up too, but let
I
me
didn't get a notification.
hold on. I'm pulling over here to my purse for a moment. You didn't?
Nope.
Which is very possible because these things are getting crazy.
Here it
All
is.
right, we got the notification. And I need to be checking on
Hey,
mods.
Diva Dave.
Hi, Diva Day. So glad to see you.
Hey, Angel.
I'm
Hi,
fixing.
Hayden H.
Hello. I'm actually walked over to my purse for a moment and I'm about to pull the chat up and then I will be like right there.
Hi,
But,
Green Eyes.
hello, Green Eyes, darling. I'm going to pull the chat up real quick. Why? I'm not. All right, I'm going to set that down.
We were on Hangouts for so long, it feels funny now that other people are coming in.
I know it does feel funny.
Glad to have you, Dave.
Yes, yes,
We were on there
indeed.
over 3 hours, like 3 hours and 15 minutes.
Wow, too bad we don't get views for that, right?
Oh, we couldn't view that.
No, well, no, we couldn't show that. We had a good time with that. Let me pull my chat up, everybody. How are you all? How are you all doing?
Everybody's
Oh, well, look, I've got
doing
to go in and
fine.
change it. It says depression. How stupid, Debbie. Why do I always
Oh,
make
we're
these?
talking about depression and mental illness
Yes,
tonight?
you didn't hear me a while ago.
No.
Well, you probably had us muted. Remember?
Oh, that's well. That I heard everything you guys were saying.
Oh wow. Okay, y'all. Let me go really super quick and just
Yeah,
kind.
I didn't get a notification either, Laura.
I'm gonna go right over here and change this.
That's funny, Dave. The night is young.
I'm gonna go back to the. I'm gonna go actually up here, and I just want to change something really quick on it, if I can, guys. Um,
Depression is horrible, Hayden.
very bad. I've had it for years. Go into my chat, guys, so I can change that because that was such a. I did not mean to write that. Well, I didn't.
Well, if you're gonna fix it, fix let's too.
Okay.
Just wait until later.
No, I'm already here. Okay. Oh my goodness. Well, I was on
What?
the phone. Well, I really messed up. The reason I did mess up is because I wasn't paying much attention. I was on the phone. I was on Hangouts. Let me mute that. Okay. There we go.
I'm gonna text him and tell him his link is on Twitter.
Yeah. We were in a um we were in a 3 hour plus um
Oh,
conversation
Dave.
on Hangouts with Bradley. And that is what was happening. And that is why I made some little typos. Should be fixed.
I don't think anyone got a notification, Pitbull, because I usually tell her when I get my notification, and I didn't get one.
I'm about that's getting crazy. I mean, I told somebody the other day, I said, y'all need to go to my go over on my channel and like resub and do the whole bell thing because people are saying they're not getting my notifications. And I'm like,
I got the notifications when you posted your videos earlier.
isn't that just crazy? That makes no sense. I mean, all right, I'm gonna pull up there's the chat.
The notifications when you posted your videos earlier.
Come on, there we go.
He's coming, so he's gonna pop in and scare us.
Of course. Well, it won't be as bad as really loud.
Yeah.
That scared me. Depression is horrible. Hello, Hayden. How are you? Um, I just threw out a little dead bird. Oh. No. That don't even sound, that sounds gross, Diva Dave. Ugh.
That had to make you sad, Dave. I know how you are with the animals.
My cats outside had a rat, had
Oh,
a little mouse. The outside cats did. Um, Woody did before he died. Oh, thank you, Pitbull Mom. We're talking. Actually, Tracy and I were talking about that earlier, just in conversation. Oh, it looks like you're typing. I was literally sitting here on the computer typing that, looking on the iPad because we were in Hangouts. It was crazy. They kill baby birds.
well, we came in here hot. We got off there at what was it, 8:57
Yes.
or
And
7:57?
yeah, and we did it really quickly, very quickly. Yeah. I hope the notifications, I
No,
don't even know.
nobody got them because I still haven't gotten one.
I've had people come on and tell me they didn't get a notification till almost the time we were going off. Um, different time, you know what I mean? It just
I'll go tweet we're live. Notification didn't go out.
send the tweet it with the share the link to the video and it should put it in there
I
too.
can't
Okay, you want me to? I think I can do it. Hold on. You want me to do it? Let me see. Heck, I'm it.
because I'm on my phone.
Right, I'll do it. I'll share it to. Yeah, I forget because some things you can do it on and some you can't. Let me see if I can get the Twitter. God, no. Wait, I have to go on my phone to do it. Is what I have to do. I can't. I don't have it on my I don't have it on my iPad, but I can do it on my phone, which is crazy. Crazy how things act. A lot of people are alive tonight. Lots and
Yeah,
lots of
that's true,
folks.
Dave.
What did Dave say?
Oh, it's a little head. Jesus.
Okay, here we go. I'm going to go to there and, of course, mute it again. And I'm going to share the link with Twitter. Tweet it.
Paul will be right here. He's getting a
A cuppa.
cup of tea. Hey, Mike. Yeah, no notification went out. Juice, hi.
Hello,
You look like you're having a
Juice.
real good time. I'm so happy for you.
Yes, I've been looking at your pics and stuff. Yeah, very happy for you. My juice, my randomness.
And he's cute too.
That's true. He is cute. And he's going to be staying like 2 weeks. Juice is like in heaven. I'm in
You could
heaven.
tell how happy he is. Hey,
Mhm.
Lynn.
Hi, Mikey. Hey, Lynn. Lynn, did you ever find out anything today? Oh my goodness, you don't kill flies? I kill spiders if I've got the nerve because I hate spiders. I can't help it, y'all. I will dream about them. I
Here he
got.
is.
Sup, 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 ho.
There you go.
Sup, 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 hoes.
What you doing?
I'm a.
Welcome to the whorehouse. Is that what? Am I in the whorehouse? Is that the name of this channel?
That the hoe house?
You
Welcome,
like nuts. You should know what it's called.
It's the
welcome to the hoe
best
house.
little nut house in Louisiana,
There you go.
Illinois, and South Carolina.
I like Chicago.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I like Chicago too, but I need somebody to buy me a ticket to go there. Just saying, just saying.
You know what? I lost something, y'all.
What's your virginity
No
about
gossip,
5 years ago?
Juice.
Oh,
No gossip. Wait, is my juice gossiping?
No, he said any goss.
No, you know we do that, juice. We could gossip about you, but that's not what it wouldn't be gossip. It would be real. Juice is in love. He's in love.
I saw he got a doll from somebody in the mail.
Oh,
Yeah, that doll was pretty cool.
the doll was really nice. I liked it too.
Cool.
I'm in love.
Nice. Well, I'm
I'm
glad
in
you're in love,
love.
Tris. Always remember the boys aren't always what they appear to be.
Yeah,
We're happy.
we are happy because you're in love. You're in love. Woo,
Oh,
woo, woo. Did I miss Angel? Hi, Angel. How are you doing? Yes, tonight we are going to talk about depression, um, mental illness, bipolar, schizophrenia, whatever you want to talk about. Yes,
I'm a little
I,
better, Lynn. Thank you.
I'm bipolar. Oh,
So am
jeez,
I.
I know you're dreading him to leave, but try not to think about it right now, jeez.
You'll be going to see him.
Yeah, just think about the good time you're going to have while he's here, and then when he does have to leave, you can remember what you're going to be saving up all those months of love for when you go.
Oh, I wish we could come visit you.
Oh my God, I would love to come there. I would have the best time. Suffered from
Oh,
depression for
who
20
is that?
years.
Waffles?
Yeah, is that baby or waffles?
Hey, Sandy.
Hi, honey, Sandy K. I love you, girl.
Oh my God.
Waffles and Shangela, whatever.
Alyssa,
Or
Edwards, Shangela,
Shangela.
De La Creme,
What's the other one?
Del Rio,
Del Rio. Okay, it's Waffles and Alyssa Edwards. Oh, I don't know. There's so many of them.
Shangela, De La Creme, Del Rio.
Yes, that is
Yes.
Bradley's dog, and I don't know which one it is. Oh, that's nice. Angel. I don't like Subway, but that's really nice.
Good night, Juice. We love you. Have fun.
Well, I don't know that I'm going to pull anybody up on the panel. That'll be up to them. And, but I'm not, if I do, it'll be individual people. You know what I'm saying? Good night, Juice. Tell your man that we said good night.
Yes. Sleep tight.
Don't let Juice bite.
No, let him. Let him bite.
Bite, 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 Juice. Where is Bradley?
I don't know.
We're listening to, I think that's Waffles and Alyssa Edwards.
I'm surprised she hasn't jumped up in the camera yet. Waffles. Hey, Waffles.
Waffles, Waffles. I don't think the door's
Yeah,
been
Dave.
shut. The gate's up, but the door's been shut or something.
Waffles. Calm down, girl.
I mean, Bradley, where did you go? Crap.
Hi,
Sleep, trying
Paul.
to get away. Oh, hi, Paul. I'm thinking that's got to be baby. It's got to be Waffles. It sounds like her. I didn't get to take a
Ooh.
nap today. Addie, Addie normally will take a little nap, but she was cranked up today and she didn't really take a nap. She educated me on the art of farting with a straw, and
That was cute.
and I mean, she's up in this video like she's some kind of grown actress, and I'm like, this kid is like acting like it's no big deal. Like she's not even shy. It's crazy.
Not at all.
And then Sophie's sitting in front of the TV,
I'll be right
goofing
back.
off.
Okay.
Gosh, I can't remember what I meant. Um, what did I say? I can't remember. I kind of got thrown off a base here. Oh, that was Waffles, right?
He said he'll be right back.
Well, damn it. Bradley. Anyway, we're going to carry on. Yes, I've had panic attacks since I was 12 when it first happened. I didn't know what it was, but I thought I was dying. I told my mom, and she's like, you know, had no clue what I was talking about. She thought I was just, I don't know, maybe being a drama queen, not sure. Um, then I'm like, stayed depressed all the time. And then I found out that I was bipolar, which explained a lot of things. One thing it explained is why I painted the whole inside of my house over a weekend. And when that happened, I decided it was time to go to the doctor. And that's when I was diagnosed with being clinically depressed, bipolar, and anxiety disorder, and a few other things. I couldn't tell you what it is.
Same for me.
Hello, everybody. I'm
Yeah,
back. I'm so sorry.
that's okay. I already started it. We're talking about depression and all that. I was telling them about me being bipolar, which most people do
Well,
know.
I both are actually.
Yep. Yep. Tracy's bipolar. We all go
We're
together.
bipolar kids.
We're bipolar children. We're big children. I think it was Pitbull mom that said she had been depressed for over 20 years. Is that right, Pitbull? Was that you? I'll have to go
Yeah,
back
I
to the
believe
chat.
so.
I think it was too. Thank you, Paul. I appreciate that. Yes, it's a lot of people judge you on it. They judge you on with any mental illness. People judge, but if you want to get technical, over three-quarters of the world have mental illness of some type.
Let me see if my man called me. What's up, y'all? Hey, Mikey, Mike. Hey, everybody. Welcome to the whorehouse. I mean, the nut house.
You are horrible.
I am a whore. Thank you.
I didn't say whore. I said horrible.
Y'all hear how she treats her friends? Calls me a whore.
Okay,
What a nice friend you are.
I know, but you're
If the heel
good.
fits.
I know she was
Yes.
high whore. I'm like, damn, dude.
Oh, really?
What's wrong? Hey, horse out girl.
Mine started just like I say when I was 12 years old, just out of the blue. I was in my bedroom and just the anxiety. Oh, I'm talking about the panic attacks. The depression started when I was a teenager, and I don't know why, guys, because
I'm sending y'all out on Twitter, okay?
I was a good I had a good life as a teenager. There was no reason for me
I
to
sent them out on Twitter.
be depressed. But you know,
Thank
Hi,
you.
Michael, Paul, Michael, David, Bain. How are you? Everyone, welcome to Debbie and Tracy's channel, my favorite channel to be on. Hi, my name is TPG and I endorse this channel.
Thank you.
I
thank you very
do. My
much.
name is TPG and I really love this channel so much, y'all. Do not know how excited I am to be on this channel. And I also endorse these fake ass faux pas Snackwell cookies that I'm eating right now. So please eat these cookies and watch the Nut House. This is the recording. Thank you.
How many calories are in those?
I don't give a shit. They good as hell.
Well, I mean, they're like you could eat the whole box. You said right?
Okay, it has zero fat, 25 milligrams, ooh, 12 carbohydrates, 7 grams of sugar. Well,
Wow.
Yes, TPG hears me talking and green eyes. He's just being a Buddha hoe.
why did I interrupt her?
No. Yes. Well, sorta. We were talking about mental illness. Well, that's because he's got a mental illness he didn't know.
Uh,
Right, Bradley? we anyway, I choose to be depressed since I was 13. Oh God. And you chose to be? I chose. Wait.
I chose.
Oh, okay. That okay, you said laugh out loud. I had no clue. Hi, Red Road Runner. I haven't seen you in a while. Thanks for coming in. Um, Wrong thing to say. um, and in all honesty, they did something called a cortisol test on me, and I was a lab technician. I worked in the lab, and I knew what it meant, but I didn't know. I was saying to myself, why are y'all doing a cortisol test on me? And anyway, that's told them what they needed to know, that I inherited my hi kitty. I had inherited my depression. It it this and the sad thing is, I had my great uncle, my great uncle committed suicide. Both of his sons committed suicide, and my great aunt committed suicide. Her
Ouch.
When her husband died, she was so in love with him, and she was in her 40s. She shot herself. My cousin passed a bus, or I can't remember if it was a bus or an 18-wheeler, and on his motorcycle, he made 3 or 4 attempts, and then one day he did it and just head on hit somebody and killed himself.
My
Um,
God.
yes. And then my cousin David, he shot himself in the head. My uncle shot himself in the head over losing his boys. It was horrible. And through my lifetime, I would always say, that's the last thing I want to do is think about suicide. And I can't say that I've never thought about it, because when you're bipolar, and Tracy can tell you this is right or wrong, it does cross your mind.
Yep.
It does cross your mind.
Absolutely.
You're right, Paul. Well, wow. I just think that then a lot of people are scared to talk about it because they're scared that people are going to judge them. And there's no reason for judging people for it, because I'm telling you, half the population or more has some type of mental illness.
It's true.
So, Tracy, what led you to seek help or whatever?
I wasn't feeling right. I was getting crazy, and then I was given medicine for depression, and I took that for a couple years, and then my mom died, and then it went crazy. I went crazy,
Mm-hmm.
and then that's when I was diagnosed with bipolar, anxiety, depression, PTSD. So
Yeah,
the whole shebang.
yeah. And they thought I had that too, and they still say that they think I have that PT and whatever, due to the fact of
That's,
what I went through my first marriage, with the
Yeah.
abuse and the rape and all that.
that's PTSD. Yeah, you probably do.
And it's it yeah, it's Tracy takes different we I mean, Tracy and I don't even take it's weird, we take different medications.
I've taken almost every single one. And now for the last couple years, the four I'm on have been the best for me.
They can't find an when they give me an antidepressant, it gets to the where it makes me feel I don't feel right in my head, so I know this sounds bad, but I just won't take them. But the Depakote that I take seems to take care of the bipolar part, which keeps me from getting depressed to some degree.
Well, you know what? I went through depression. My brother died.
Yeah.
I locked myself in my house. I didn't come out for over a year. That's
Absolutely.
and that's terrible. But I was talking about today. It's like you don't know any better, but then you look back and you think, the world is a safer place like that. But then, when you go back and I look at it now, I wish I would have done that because I wouldn't do that now. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
but at the time, it was the safest place for me to be was inside the house.
Wasn't it hard to go out, Bradley?
It was, and I would have bad panic attacks. The only place
Yeah.
I could go was like to work, and even then, I could only go for a certain amount of time.
Right.
And so it was like it was very hard. Yeah, and it got worse. And the more people, like if I just like when I was at work, if I just kind of shut myself off and didn't like think where I was at, because I
Hmm.
walked around kind of in a daze, I guess, more
Right.
than anything else for months, of just in a daze for over a year. And in that time, yeah, it was hard. That's a good question, but it was hard, Debbie. It was really hard to think about the thought of going outside,
Right.
you know, I just couldn't do it. Thought of it, and here I was I mean, I'm a social butterfly. I was a guy that was, going out working in clubs. I was well known. I had friends. I was going out all the time. To going home to being totally alone and isolated and locked in the house because you're scared of the outside world because of your depression not being so bad. It's to tell you, I think it throws you into a worse depression than you were ever in the first place. And it was so unhealthy for me. It was so much more unhealthy than what I was at.
Right.
It was so
And
bad.
people that don't deal with it don't understand.
Right? They don't. They don't. They think, oh, you're just being this. You're
You're
just being
being
that.
dramatic.
Yeah.
Right. Right.
And then people don't understand when somebody that's very um. Hold on, I'm talking to somebody. When somebody who is like me or like Debbie or like you Tracy that are very social people that understand, like my mom before she could understand, my dad like they didn't understand what I was actually going through, you know.
Right. Right.
And so that's the thing is people don't see it and they don't understand. And a lot of times your friends don't know what's going on either, and they don't understand. You know, like
When you're
my brother before he passed, he was a recluse himself because he was overweight. He was a bigger guy, so he was ashamed of his size because he thought that everyone was talking about how big he was, and he
right.
wasn't that big, but he saw that everyone was talking about him. So he would go outside and he would be scared to go outside and what people would think about him. He would stay in the house, you know. So looking back, I feel now I understand his loneliness sometimes
Right.
because it was so lonely. But now I'm back. I'm not saying I do it now, but I don't go out or anything like I used to. I stay home than I used to.
I was reading. Ooh, that sweetheart was whoa. I
But
was reading Green Eyes. She says I was so ashamed that I have panic attacks and anxiety. I kept it from my husband and family until I was having a really bad panic attack, and my husband had to help me get to the car.
realize I have them bad like that too. Mine used to act as heart attacks, and I would think I was having a heart attack.
Me too.
I actually had my mild heart attack. I thought I was a panic attack and almost didn't go to the hospital. Luckily, I did because I was right. I was like literally across the street from the like 5 minutes from the hospital. So I drove myself there. But
Yeah.
mine would react just like heart attacks, so I didn't know.
Yes, they
But my
do.
mama always taught me that if you have chest pain, you go to the hospital no matter what, whether it's a panic attack or not. You never know if it's
Right.
a heart attack. So but I've gone to the hospital many a times with a panic attack. Is a
Oh, me too. I can't tell you the times I've made trips to the ER, and then it got to the point where I thought, "Oh my God, I'm freaking embarrassed. I can't do this anymore." And I'm not kidding you guys. If I if I'd be in a store and I would start feeling like I was in, if the lights would change, even just, you know how lights in Walmart sometimes dim
Yeah.
because they're so cheap, they want to make sure they save on all this. If I would see that, I automatically would throw me into a panic attack. And do you know, I read a report where it says light changes will cause panic attacks. And I was like, now I'm not crazy because I was beginning to think something was truthfully wrong.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
true. Yeah, that is true. Like, and there's certain they can cause seizures too.
What is it?
Seizures they can cause seizures.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, they can.
That's like when I do a lot of plays. Sometimes if they're like we have strobe lights or certain things, we have to advertise in the program because some people have had seizures or, like you said, triggers of things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I yeah, I can remember playing a game with one of the kids on the Wii, and it was crazy. I literally, it was so, I guess I got so not into the game, but it was putting anxiety on me. and I literally went into a full blown panic attack over. And this is while playing a game, and it was crazy. I mean, but I've been in the middle. Yeah, Walmart makes me just ugh. But I've got to where the panic attacks, I've got them under control most of the time, and I was so glad that we could be there for Juice that night, and
Right.
he had never had one until then. But I learned to breathe through them. The way I did that was I always kept a paper bag in my purse or in the car or wherever. I would take it the minute, if you'll, a paper bag, breathe into it for just a couple of, or not even a minute, 15 seconds, that panic attack will stop. It slows your breathing down and it'll actually stop that panic attack. And I've used that so many times. And then finally, I learned to control it myself with my breathing, inhale to the count of 10, exhale to the count of 10. And it does work.
Shannon used to be really good with mine, like Shannon Rose,
Yeah.
because like when I would have them, the best thing for me is to get me somewhere away from it. Like
Yes.
if like Shannon would get me in the car and say I was upset about something that I was had happened to me or something like at work or something,
Mm.
Shannon would get me in the car and she would talk about everything but that, and she would just find other ways to what we call talk me off the ledge, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, um,
Well, your heart beats. I mean, you can feel your heart beating like it's like it's
oh,
beating
because of
300
your
miles.
chest,
Yep.
Crazy.
your shirt moving.
Oh gosh, it's very scary.
If you've never had one, they're horrible.
It is. Red Roadrunner says, if I go outside, it helps me. My mom used to calm me down, but she passed. Now, this is what helps me, and it sounds crazy. I can get in front of a fan or turn the AC up in the car in my face. Anything cold seems to kind of bring me back to, reality more or less. I can,
Because you break out in that sweat, that cold sweat, too.
yes, you do. Um, Kitty, I don't know. I haven't talked to Shannon Rose today. But I'm pretty sure she's working
She working? Where's she working at now? Still at the
at the bookstore, and yeah, the bookstore.
So she's not at Applebee's anymore. She quit there.
Mm-mm. She got away from there. Yeah, it's a crazy thing to have. And, people have laughed at me and said things like, oh my God, get yourself under control. And I so want to go, oh, motherfucker, please. That's what I want to tell them. And I know that's ugly, but please, if you don't have no clue what I'm going through, don't freaking tell me to get it under control because
Right.
you can't get it under control. Because it just like you'll be in the best mood and everything be going well, and bam, you get a
Yep.
damn panic attack.
No, I don't get them like that. Like it's just like I had one today at the dentist office.
Oh, I
Uh,
can understand that.
like because I always have them. Like they're terrible to me. Like I literally have bad ones. It wasn't as severe as I thought it was going to be. It was worse afterwards, but it was pretty wild. I mean, it was pretty wild to it was different how it was just a whole different story.
Yeah, it really is. Has anybody? I know Paul has had problems. Pitbull Mom, Red Roadrunner.
That's true, Paul.
I
And you
know.
don't wish it on anybody, but you just wish they knew.
Yeah, I never judge anyone when they say they have mental issues because I've been there. I'm still there, and a lot of people think, well, I'm not messing with you, or I can't be your friend because you're fucking crazy. They will say that. They will say that. It has nothing to do with being crazy. It has no connection with being crazy. I'm sure that, you know, yes, there are psychopaths, but this is not, we're not talking about that. Yes, that's Red Roadrunner, you're telling that's the fact. It's like something's terribly wrong.
However, I have to say this, Debbie. Mental illness is not an excuse for bad behavior.
No, it's not.
When some of these people on YouTube and other places want to act crazy and say mean things, you say, "Oh, I got mental illness." Now, that's not a reason for bad behavior.
No,
Being
but
special needs and not being a special needs teacher, I can say this: being special needs is not a reason for bad behavior. Just not.
no, no, because it's
You can't say, "Oh, I'm special needs," so I can cuss everybody out if I want to. Say what I want to say, no, because you don't do that. You know?
no, because just because you have anxiety, depression, or anything like that,
Right.
it doesn't mean you act. I don't treat people bad.
No, you don't. I'm not referring to you. I'm saying that
No,
there's people on YouTube as well as in my real life who always say, "Oh, I've got mental illness, so I can be this way or whatever." "Oh, I'm sorry." I said, "I'm crazy." No, see, that's not an excuse. Or they say, "Oh,
mm-mm.
I'm special needs, so I can say it's not other." Well, I work with special needs people who are some of the most wonderful, loving people in the world. Do they have their problems? Yeah, of course they do. They all do. But
Right.
that's not. When they misbehave, they have to suffer consequences just like everyone else does. So therefore, they don't. It's not an excuse to go on YouTube and say, "Well, I got special needs. You're supposed to got special needs." So that doesn't give them a reason to say or
Oh,
want
I'm
to do.
definitely not going to give anybody a pass for that. You know
No,
what I'm
just because
saying?
you're bipolar, and I'm not saying Debbie would never do this, so don't go on YouTube night and say I said this about Debbie. But
Right.
Debbie, because she's bipolar, would not doesn't give her a reason to go around and be mean to people and go, "Well, I'm bipolar."
No.
Right.
That doesn't give her a reason to be ugly. Now if she's off her meds, like I have a friend who's schizophrenic, and when he's off his medication, he's a whole different person, and it's
What the
terrifying.
hell just
And I've
happened?
seen it. But I just had to throw that in because there's a lot of people on YouTube here lately who have been using their mental illnesses or their special needs as a crutch.
Oh, hell
That's
no.
good, Mike, because then they know where you're coming from.
Yes.
This stupid computer is wanting to do pick a time. Eight. No, 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 no. Y'all can do it Sunday. We'll do it Sunday because I won't be on here. Thank you. Gosh. They're trying to do an update with me sitting right here on this daggone laptop, and I'm like, no, 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 you're not. You go ahead and do it Sunday at 8:52. I don't care what time, just not doing it now. No, I don't. I have, and you're right, Bradley. I've heard people say, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just going through I'm I'm going through depression right now and blah 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 blah." That is no excuse.
Or I've got special needs, so I can call you this or that. No, you can't.
And that's just true.
I have a student who's special needs, and when he calls me names, he gets pays the consequences. He goes to the principal like any other kid does. No, special needs or not, he's not. You can't use that as your crutch. You can't say, "Oh, I'm special needs, so I can cuss you out and call you a bitch," because that's not the way it works.
That's true, Kitty. Kitty's that's true.
Yeah.
Mikey works and I'm not going to say where, but he works with Mikey anyway, so he knows how it goes. He's
Oh,
worked with mental
yeah.
health, he's worked in mental health and for years. Oh, Red Roadrunner, you can pour your heart out all you want. Would you like to come up on the panel and talk to us? We'd love to have you up if you'd like to come.
Sure, you got hang out.
While I was sitting on my floor, like, ugh.
Anyway, I'm gonna get off here because I have to make a phone call.
Yeah, we know who you got to make a
Okay.
phone call to. We
Uh,
know who you called. Tell that phone call we said hi.
I will tell them.
And find out where.
Yes, we want to know where they live.
Okay, we love you.
I love you too,
Love you.
guys. Thank you
Good
so much for
night.
the call.
Goodbye.
Hit that thumbs up button for them.
Amen.
Make sure that's exactly you have to
Bye.
accept that is true. That's true, Kitty. You have to accept the consequences for what you do for your actions.
But there's so many people that don't accept what they've done.
You're right, Debbie, and that is so true. Right. I'm not going to bed, babies. I'll be up for a while. I'm just going to talk to me on the phone. Um,
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
you're
you can
right,
come.
Debbie.
You
There's
can
people
come.
who don't own what they do.
You can
I
come
want,
back in on that. If you want to come back in, you can come back in on that link.
I can, okay. And
Yeah.
what I'm saying to you, Debbie, you're right. They should own it, or they want to try to say, well, like you said earlier, well, I'm bipolar, so I can call you a bitch. No, you can't. When I
No.
knock your ass out, and I'm not bipolar. When I knock your ass out, it's my bipolar. I'm sorry.
Exactly. It's just there are people. Now, I mean, now that you bring it up,
Now
there are
there
people.
are disabilities. Like I do have some students who their disability is they can be violent and they do this. Sometimes they get out of frustration because they can't communicate with you. You know,
Right,
they can't
right.
say, Debbie, my back is hurting or Debbie's hurting me because they don't know how to do that like you and I do. So they hit or something like that. I've had that happen before. But
Yeah.
even then, they have to pay some sort of consequence for their actions for hitting someone. They just don't get away with it. And
No,
I'm just so tired of being here on YouTube. My hair looks like shit, y'all. Being on YouTube, see how swollen my face is? Can you see it? Being on YouTube,
that one side is.
you can see it, yeah.
Yeah.
On YouTube, and people just using that as their excuse. I'm just so tired of it.
What is this? Mikey said, I have people in a group and dance all around the things they've been doing is not working and unwilling to look at change. They just keep falling
All right,
down.
I gotta go. Call Kevin. I'll talk to you later.
Okay,
Bye,
bye.
Bradley. We love you.
Love you.
I just told her to go take care of my daughter. Oh, man. You know, it just goes to show you that, mental illness affects somebody. If it's not you, it's in your family somewhere. And people do hide it. I mean, I I don't know how I hid panic attacks and depression as a teenager to my friends. I had a lot of friends. We hung out, we went out, I I look back and yeah, I partied, I drank, I smoked a little weed, and I always wondered, in the back of my mind, I'd always say, "Oh my God, what am I going to do if I have a freaking panic attack in the middle of what am I going to do? I'm going to look like an idiot." They're going to think I'm
Right.
really messed up. But it never happened when I was out. It just didn't. It really is, Mikey. It took them a while to make to actually do the diagnosis of bipolar on me. And now they have so many different forms of bipolar 1, bipolar 2 with this. I mean, it's crazy the different, diagnosis.
No, Paul needs a cat.
Yes, he does. Like Sophie Bell and brother. I My cat, yeah, she was today, y'all, when Addie was here, Sophie Bell was running from one end of my house to the other, and this is like all over this whole big, just acting crazy. She'd jump across and walk across the back of the sofa, get down, come back, go in there and walk on that sofa in there. Just crazy. Your dad was bipolar, but
Yeah, manic depressive.
yeah. I mean, then they, of course, named it so many different. Oh, yeah, she's far too behaved. I'll tell you what, though, she got locked in my guest room today. I have to keep that door shut for one reason. We've got some of his mom's, she passed away last year, expensive stuff back there that I need to take to my storage. But Sophie likes to go in that room for some reason because there's something that just appeals to her. So I shut the door and we didn't know she was back there. And all of a sudden I hear, meow, meow, and she never meows. So I go in there and I open the door. She's so happy to see me. She's just loving on me. She can't rub on my legs enough. And then after she's through loving on me because I've let her out, she's like, pop me. Like, I'm done with you. You let me out now. Get away.
Witch.
She's so well behaved, guys. I hit the nail on there. The head on there, Debbie. We self medicate with other. That's true. And I've thought about this before. I I'm was that not the I'm telling y'all, she was just sitting up. My husband calls me in there and he's like, Debbie, come look at this. Like Sophie is tripping on the golf, and I got to get a video of this. She's just literally watching it, just sitting in front of this TV, watching it, and the ball. They'd hit the ball, and she'd pat the ball. It was crazy. She's a mess.
That was
But
adorable.
thank you. Most addicts started with try me. I really believe now, and maybe I'm wrong, but you know, I, yes, I smoked weed back in the day when I was a teenager, and maybe that did something with the keeping down the panic attacks. I have no clue. Um, yeah, I smoked weed every day as a teenager. I'm not gonna lie, but and maybe it didn't. But the weed back in the 80s and all was not like, and even 70s was not like this stuff they got now. I just don't want to be high. I don't want to be high. I don't want to feel high. You know what I'm saying? I just want something to make me feel better. And Depakote does not make me. Well, they tried me on that. What was that crap they gave me first? What is it, Tracy? They give you when they usually
Clonopin.
no the
Oh,
other
Xanax.
no for bipolar.
Oh,
Oh
it could be anything.
well, it's not Depakote, but it's that we were talking about it one day.
Seroquel.
No, it's way before Sarah. But it's like the very first drug
Oh,
they like.
Prozac.
No, it's especially they give it to by people with manic depression, and then they like to God I can't even think of the name. No, they tried the Haldol. This is like a white capsule, and it was called something something acid
Oh, lithium.
lithium. That's it. They tried me on lithium, did nothing for me. I mean, my brain was still speeding faster than my body. And so he gave me, yeah, I take Valium now, Pitbull Mom. I have, I've tried, I can't lie, I've tried, they give me every kind of daggum antidepressant, but I just have this issue with feeling like it makes my head feel, I can't even describe it, weird, like out of body. Um, they gave me Neurontin, no lie, Neurontin for help with my bipolar or depression. I'm thinking, why did they give me Neurontin for that? I'm thinking about this now, and that makes no sense. Hi,
Yeah, that's
Nippy.
crazy.
Nippy knows what I'm talking about. Neurontin, they shouldn't even have given me Neurontin for being bipolar or
And
depressed.
we are not doctors. Don't take anything that's said in here as doctor's advice.
No, we're just telling you our stories. Um, but they finally gave me Depakote, and I'm telling you, it was a lifesaver. If it wouldn't be for Depakote, I'm not sure I'd be here. I don't know what would happen to me because I literally felt as if my body was moving really slow and my brain was speeding just so much faster. I don't know. It was crazy. Glad to see you, Nippy. And that's how I knew, that's how I could relate to being, yes. And that's what Depakote is too, Mikey. But it's the only thing I can take that will help me.
Seroquel was the worst, one of the worst I was ever on. I was
I,
like a zombie.
I couldn't take Seroquel either. It made me just feel out of it. Oh, wow, Pitbull Mom. Is there anyone? I mean, do you see anyone? Kitty. Kitty says she's a healthcare professional only on Mondays. Oh my gosh. It's it, and and sometimes you do have to laugh at yourself sometimes to keep from crying. I did some pretty stupid shit. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I would get up in the middle of the night and go to Walmart and just spin, 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 spin. And I would go to bed and I'd get up in the morning, I'd look on my table and I'd be, what the hell would I buy last night?
Yep.
All kinds of crap I didn't even need. I would have to go back to Walmart and take it back. Stupid. Just
It's
stupid
part of the
crap.
fun of it.
Yeah, it's just, crazy. And if I can't remember, Nippy, what is it that you told me that your diagnosis was? I think I know, but I'm not going to say it because I don't want to make a mistake if I do. Because I remember talking with Nippy and Janie about it one night. There's so many different forms of bipolar, this, that.
Yes.
Oh, Mikey, I'm one of these people that read everything, and that's probably why yeah, okay, depression unipolar, that's right. I thought that's what it was, but I didn't want to say it and it'd be wrong. Nippy, what does yours, Nippy? What happened? Do you like stay? How does yours react? How does unipolar? What does that do? How do you react? Because it's like opposite of bipolar, right? It's
Me too, painted.
that medicine. Mm-hmm. I think everyone should read up on side effects. I always read the side effects. Definitely might be the side effects. If I read the side effects, I'm really bad about not wanting to take the medicine. Really bad. No highs. Okay, mostly lows. I Hi, Granny.
Hey, Granny.
Oh, Red Roadrunner. I'm sorry. That's got to be terrible to just wake up crying. You know what, Granny? I, my daughters do that. Both of my daughters do that. So they won't take. They don't want to take the medicine. I've got to where now. Even Tracy got on to me the other day because I was reading the dadgum label on the Flonase.
Yeah.
I was making active comment. Let me read this and make sure it's not going to interact with anything I'm taking. Sleep eating was an every night thing almost. Oh my God. I've heard of people doing that. I
I
really
was
have.
doing that too.
Oh, I know. Red Road Runner, I know it has to, it can't be good. Oh my goodness. That's what you have to do, Green Eyes. You finally just have to close your eyes, put it in your mouth, and swallow it and say, you know what? If I get a side effect, it just is going to have to happen. I've got to try this.
Right, because it can't be worse than what you're taking it for usually.
Green Eyes, what do you take if you don't mind me asking? See, Pitbull Mom, I am not a nervous eater. I don't, I need to lose 25 pounds, and it's not because I'm a nervous eater. It's just because I eat. But it's not like I eat it's like at night I'm bad about snacking. My mother nervous eats when she's nervous, but she's like a size 4 or 5, little bitty old twig, weighs 110. Don't do as I do. You went against doctor's advice. I take no meds now. I try to thermal myself naturally, but that's me, and sometimes I lose.
No, I would never stop. I was told not to stop.
Oh, girl, you have to take Imarine. I've never heard. Oh, it's an anti-rejection drug to calm. Oh. My aunt has lupus, and a good friend of mine has lupus. I need to lose 25, and I probably could, but I just like to. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not going to let myself gain any weight, but I do like to eat a snack at night. I can't help myself. It's one of those things we're just going to do. It's going to eat a snack at night.
You
Yeah,
do not, Mike.
Mikey, please. Where? When you
Paxil was the number one most horrible drug I ever took.
girl, it messed with me bad, and my daughter couldn't take it either.
Paxil was number one. I was having bloody axe murder dreams. Every time
Ooh,
I fell asleep, all I saw was blood.
I hear you, Nippy. Um, yeah, I'm scared. Anti-inflammatories, antidepressants scare me for some reason. I know, and they've told me, if you take these, you'd feel better. But no, if I get to the point where I get so depressed, I will go and ask for them. But right now, over the last, don't get me wrong, you guys, y'all have seen me depressed. I get sad. My granddaughter was sick. Yes, that did not depress me. It scared the hell out of me. Um, it's not that I get depressed. I'll get down. You know what I mean? I'll get sad about things. When I get depressed, I go to bed, and I don't leave the house. I don't talk to people on the phone. Matter of fact, I don't even answer the phone. Me too, Nippy. I've tried everything. I just don't like the feeling that it gives me.
Yep, I've had almost all of them too.
Celexa. Oh, I've heard a lot of things about that. A friend of mine took it and didn't had some bad stuff with that too.
They gave me Abilify, and
Oh, I took that.
I couldn't even ride in cars. I was
Oh,
I was I my aunt was driving us somewhere, and I said I need to sit in the back seat. And my godson was younger, and my cousin said no, I have to. I don't know what happened, but they wouldn't fucking let me sit in the back seat, and I had to sit in the front seat, and I cried the entire way because I was so nervous in the car, just riding, not even driving, and it was from that Abilify.
wow. I can't take Celexa. Laura, what do you take Celexa for, honey? Is that for does it doesn't have anything to do with your autism, does it? Okay. You're good, Red. I don't like antidepressants at all either, Painted. They give your head this really funky, well, at least me. Like you don't know if it feels like you're not there, but you're there kind of feeling. It's just, oh, for anxiety. You know, you see people, and this is why I've always said this too. One reason I don't judge people like that is you see people, you never know what their life is about. You never know what these people go through on a day to day basis. So, in all honesty, who are we to judge because you don't know what somebody lives with?
That's right. That's right.
You know, I'm just, medicine scares me. I mean, let's get honest. Some of the pharmacists have give the wrong medication to these elderly people, and it's killed them. I, on the other hand, I do this. If I get, Walmart is bad about this. I don't know about anybody else's Walmart. I get my medicine there. You know that when they fill medications, they are supposed to let you know when they change companies and the medicine's changed. I get my medicine over there 2 or 3 times where it's been changed, and I'm like, this is not the medicine I've been taking. I go on the internet and I look it up, and it's all, I double check. I'm not going to take something because the pharmacy one time gave me a blood pressure pill that was triple the strength that I was supposed to take.
God.
And yes, and I mean, when I call them, they're freaking out, thinking, "Oh my god, oh my god!" And this is what I told them: I'm keeping this, and you need to fill that the way you would. I said because I'm always going to have this because y'all screwed up.
Exhibit
Yes, you
A.
did. That's true. They do change the chemistry. You're right. I know they've told me do not stop your Depakote cold turkey ever.
Good night, Nippy.
Night, Nippy. Sleep good. That's true, Kitty. That's true. But I'll be honest with you, I've met some mean ass people, mean, hateful people. And then it's like and it's true. It's like TPG said, it's true. Bradley said, they blame their but this is not on YouTube. I've met personally mean ass people and they're saying, "Oh, I'm just, I'm going through some depression." Well, you know what? I live with it daily. I live with bipolar daily and I don't treat people like that. Yes, do I get my panties in a wad? Sure do. But if that happens, I call my go-to girl, Tracy.
Yeah.
And she knows that she can call me and we've both vented to each other. I've vented to TPG.
Yep.
Um I've vented to Shannon Rose. It just is there's always good to have somebody that you can vent to that knows what you're going through.
Absolutely.
Paul, you've never been diagnosed. If I'm not mistaken, you told me you diagnosed yourself, didn't you? Or was that you? And Mikey, why you just quit taking medicine on? I'm going to be honest, Mikey. I don't know how you work with those people every day, especially if none of them want to admit that they, have a problem and stuff.
No, Pitbull Mom. Nobody timed you out.
No, baby. Did somebody hit something on
I'd have seen it. It didn't say anything.
there? I
They
didn't see
can't
anything.
time you out. You're a mod anyway.
Yeah, you're a mod. Can't nobody do nothing to you.
Oh, Kitty and Paul both said they couldn't type either.
Oh, really? I don't know. You know what? I went in today into my community, and there's people I know that were mods. Tracy was on the phone with me that are not mods anymore.
YouTube is acting up, they said.
Okay. So now if somebody comes in and they don't have the wrench, I don't want them getting mad at me because I noticed that some of them, and it's not the people that I took wrenches from because those were people that I truthfully haven't seen in 6 months. Oh, what? That is
Wow.
crazy. Well, at least it's working now.
YouTube's a mess.
It's always something. I'm going to be able to monetize very, very soon. And I'm not. I told you I wasn't gonna, and I'm not. But I'm thinking, you know what? I don't have long before I can monetize. And you watch what they do, even if I wanted to. They're gonna up it again.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, let's hope that gets better, because that is so crazy. Oh,
I have to pause for a minute. Mute for a minute.
okay, honey. That was not a sour sweet tart. That was like a sweet sweet tart. You missed your therapist appointment today, Painted girl. You're having problems typing? Let me see if it help or does anything with me. Hmm. No. Oh, yeah, that's YouTube. It's say I'm gonna tell you what. Yeah, that's not that's on the that's YouTube. What it's doing is saying error sending messages. What it's saying. Let's see. It should stop that shortly. Saying the same thing to me, Paul. Oh, it finally let it go through. After the third time, it let it go through. You're so funny, painted. Um, it does run in families, green eyes, because like I was talking about earlier, my both of my daughters have panic attacks. My son is bipolar and has panic attacks. My other daughter in Arkansas has panic attacks. Um, but then my mother has never had one anxiety attack or anything. She's never had anything like that. And this is on my mom's side, aunt, my mom's sister. Y'all, I need some prayers for her. My mom is only has her sister left. You know, her mom and dad are gone. She was diagnosed yesterday with an inoperable brain tumor, and my mom is, you know, not taking it too well. And she has lupus. My aunt does. So there's some really bad things going on. So I just don't want my mom to lose her sister. I know it's terrible, y'all. It's very terrible. When my mom called me yesterday, I just got so upset because it's just it's just those two. She's 70, I want to say 77. But see, we have on my mother's side, the genes are so good. They all the women have really long life. It's like their life, they live to be very old. My grandmother was almost 100 but when she died. The only reason my granny died is because she fell. She was in a nursing home and she fell in the bathroom. And did you know no one checked on her until she had been laying there almost? This happened that night after they put her in bed, and she laid there all night until they brought her breakfast in. Her hip was broke, and she, for some reason, was not able to have the surgery. And I say it's due to what happened. And so she died at almost 97. And we have no doubt she was in, y'all. I could show y'all pictures. She had, if it wasn't, if you looked at her, you wouldn't have thought she was 97. You would have thought maybe she was in her 70s. Um, she was beautiful. You could see the Indian, she was, we're French and Indian on my mom's side, and she was gorgeous. She just didn't have, but that's what I think. Her birthday was my birthday. We celebrated every year, same day. Had cake and stuff together, and then to lose her, it was crazy. But yeah, I hate hearing. Oh my god, I remember you talking about that, Green Eyes. Oh, I know. My mother is 79, y'all. And anybody that's on my Facebook has probably seen pictures of my mother. She does not look that age. She doesn't look that old. She just, she looks amazing. And I'm very thankful to have my mother because I lost my dad. And yeah, and to me, when you get up in your 90s, I'm just telling you, you know, the women on my mom's side just have really their lives. They live to be old. They have their rink. They don't. wrinkle till later in life. I mean, I don't have a single wrinkle on my face. Not bragging, but very thankful for that. Um, I've got laugh lines, which I guess everybody has. Oh, green eyes, I'm so sorry to hear that. I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do if something happened to my mom after losing my dad. My dad will be gone 7 years on June the 30th, so it is approaching. You're not used to me. Why are you being so quiet, Paul? Oh, I don't think you are green eyes. I don't think you do. You're still getting that. Mine finally went through. Like let me see if I can try to put it in again. It's whatever it is. It went straight through for me. Um. Oh, okay. I. Yeah, I've been through. Depression is just. It's horrible, guys. It's horrible. And there are. I start thinking about you know um like me and Bradley were watching and talking about the remember the movie Sybil. They did a remake of Sybil. It was Sybil had was Sally Field was in a movie called Sybil, and then there was a movie called the other Sybil that had Sarah. I think it was Sarah Susan Blanchard or whatever in it. And then did you guys see the movie Split? Now that was freaky. That dude that played in Split did a amazing job acting in that. Oh no, Pitbull mom.
Deb, check your messages.
Okay. Oh my God, I just read what Pitbull mom said. Oh Jesus. Are you okay, Trace? Uh-uh. Okay, honey. You're fine. Tracy, you're okay. I'll talk just go feel better, okay? I love you. Tracy's not feeling good. She's not feeling really good right now, y'all. She's sick. Oh wait. Wait. Let me make sure I didn't see that. Split was amazing. You almost driving. Oh God, did your heart beat like 900 times a minute, Pitbull Mom? And then you're sitting there going, "Oh my God, I almost did that." Oh, that's right, Green Eyes. We were talking about that. Yeah, your dad was on the 27th. My dad passed in 2011. Oh my God. Oh, that was sweet. I worry about my mother every time. Like I'm I'm telling you guys, she can outwalk me, outdo. She just, but I still worry about my mom. You know what I mean? I still worry about her. Yeah. You feel like an orphan. Oh, bless your heart. I'm sorry, Green Eyes. I would never want anyone to feel like that, y'all. Yeah, she's throwing up. She's just got sick for some reason. I'm 54. I do feel like it. I kind of scary at times. Oh, I'm sorry, Red Road Runner. Is it weird? I felt bad for the guy in Split. I cried. No, because look, when he played the kid, was that not freaking awesome? When he played that little boy, I was like, oh my God, he's got this down. Girl, so you know what? You drove your what did you say? Did you take an ambulance? Oh, I did that green eyes with my daddy for a long time. Just he didn't have a voicemail on his, but just to, I guess just to hear it ring. I would do that. And last night, whenever we had Spirit Wolf on here, it was so great because she's so good at what she does. It was so great. And it's not the first time she's talked to me about my dad. She's awesome. I hope you guys subscribe to her because she's amazing. Um oh, okay. My my brother-in-law that we just lost in November due to cancer um was a fireman, paramedic, and then he retired from there and became head of the Homeland Security in state of Louisiana. Every fireman, um, it's all the older firemen that are in their 60s, late 50s, 60s, have all come down with some type of cancer. My brother in law did a YouTube, I don't know what you would call it, but he went in and told why he thought that was happening. And because back in the day, they weren't wearing certain masks into fires and stuff. And he believes that's what's causing all the cancer. And I can't I don't even know what it would be under. I'll try to find it and I'll tell you guys to check it out. I, I mean, I miss him so much. He was just like a brother to me. And every time something would happen, if he even knew that the fire department had came close to our house, he was blowing our phone up, because everybody hears about everybody. Oh, painted. But he was a great. I'm gonna tell you something. The guy did an awesome job in that movie. But I feel bad for anybody that is schizophrenic because I that has to be a horrible thing to have because for one, I can't even fathom how I'm sitting here thinking to myself, okay, you hear voices and they say, and I don't know, I've only know from what I've seen on TV and heard and studied a little bit that these voices can be, tell them what to do. And then the weird thing is the split personality things. Now, do you guys believe in that? Like, do y'all believe in multiple personalities? Like that people could really have, 15, 20, 30, different personalities? I've never ever known anyone. I've known someone that was schizophrenic, but I've never known anyone that had multiple, personalities like Sybil did. Sister been divorced for 20 years. He's still a brother. Might be. Sister had been divorced. My ex, my family, through Facebook, and I go through again and read the comments. I should delete it. Just can't yet. Oh my! You know what? You know what, Mikey? If you leave it there, if you know what I mean. If that helps you, Mikey, leave it there because you know I always call. Even though I've been divorced from my first husband for years, I still loved his grandparents and considered them, family to me. Are you okay, Trace? Class, I remember they did studies about it. I loved psychology. That was like one of my A classes. I always made A's in college in psychology. Um, Tracy, did you eat something? Hey, Conklin, glad to see you. Okay, of multiple personalities in all cases were most likely dissociated. Okay. See, I've always wondered, Conklin, did you see the movie Split? I know you've seen Sybil, most of us have. I've always heard that people, a lot, let's just say people did it for, some people did it for attention. Um, which, I mean, who are we to say that though? I mean, that's again judging and not knowing. Um, it does help. I'll leave it till I feel time. That's right. Yeah. I mean, it's a grieving thing, Mikey, Mike. And, you know, just like on Facebook, every year at Father's Day, the week of, I have my daddy's picture as my profile picture. I have it up now. And I will leave it there until the day after Father's Day. You need to watch. If you haven't seen Split, it was made last year, if I'm not mistaken. It is amazing. I mean, this guy played the personalities. I mean, it was awesome. I archived messages from my best friend. Oh, my best friend passed away 7 years ago from complications due to COPD. Um, she was 50 years old. On her birthday was April 1st, mine's April 2nd. And every April 1st, she would call and sing happy birthday to me, and I would call and sing happy birthday to her. For probably 4 or 5 years, I would call her voicemail. Y'all, you know how I am. I got, I'm a crybaby. I would call and sing happy birthday, Tammy. Happy birthday to you. Oh, God. And then I finally just said, you know what? You got to move on because, but it's a thing that we did, guys, you know? We did it every year, and I miss her so much. Oh my God, I miss her. Ugh. Okay, sorry I was being a titty baby. It is an awful disease. I know I have a lot of friends that I've met on YouTube. Sandy K, and then Green Eyes. Um, there's a few others I've met that has it. I just get so emotional. I don't, I hate to lose people. You know that when you're born that you know you're gonna die, but you just don't expect it to be. You know, get a true love years back hurt them. It still does. When I think of him, I would run to him and oh, you know what, Mikey? God has somebody for yes, Uber. Yes, Uber. And I called Uber one day bawling like a baby, and she's like, "Honey, what is wrong?" And I said, I mean, boo-hooing like a baby. And I said, Uber, because Uber made a statement that she was on, the last, this was her last, whatever of life in her life. And I was like, oh my God, Uber's leaving me. And I was like, just literally freaking out. So, like I say, I call her up and I'm like, Uber, or I was like, Uber, I'm making you a blanket. And she's like, yeah. And I was like, please tell me you're going to be okay. Are you going to be okay? And she's like, yes, I'm going to be fine. What's wrong? And I said, well, you made me think just by something you had said, I just think that something was wrong. And, I start freaking out. And she said, honey, I'm not going nowhere right now. I'm not going nowhere right now. And I was like, oh my God, I'm just bawling like a baby. I'm going to be honest with you guys, bawling like a baby. And she's like, I'm not going nowhere. It'll be okay. And anyway, it was okay. And I was very thankful. Oh, great. All right, guys, I'm going to pause y'all for 1 second. Talk for yourself. It's my husband. Just 1 second. He's at the
Hey, if you could hear me, it's going to be loud. My air conditioner. Hey, everybody. I'll be fine. I don't know if I got overheated. I felt like I had a fever all day, but the air conditioner's in my bedroom, and I was in the front room, and I don't know if I got overheated or what happened, but that's that noise you hear is my air conditioner. So I'm sorry. But I had to come in where it was cool. Oh, Mike, I hope you're okay. Good.
I'm back.
I'm here.
Are you okay, Trace? Oh
I
my
said you're
God!
just
Now
going to have.
Bradley sent me a message saying he's throwing up. Oh my
Are you
God!
serious?
Yes, he just sent a message and he says, "Oh my gosh, I'm throwing up." No, no, that's you. No, he's saying it. I'm throwing up. That's what he's saying. Oh Jesus! I bet it's from the medicine he took for pain, for his mouth. I bet that's what it is, Tracy.
No, by overheated, I mean overheated. It's really hot outside, and I was sitting in my front room, and I only have air in the bedroom.
Oh
But
wow.
I felt like I had a fever all day, but it just hit me all of a sudden.
Hey Solus, you missed the story time last night. It was so great. It turned out really well. We had a good time.
Yeah, we had fun.
Um but we were talking about schizophrenia and Conklin had said up here, what did he say? I was reading it. Hey Mikey, don't let that douche get to you. Oh, what am I missing? I missed a lot. Let me check this out.
Mikey got sad because he was thinking about his ex.
Oh, no,
He
no,
said
no.
he'd be right back.
No, 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 no. Don't say that, Solus. This one, he passed away. Yeah, this is Mikey's ex passed away. That's why he's upset. And that's right, isn't it, Tracy? He passed away. If I'm not, yeah, he had a heart. Well, I'm pretty sure he said he passed away. But I was thinking what Conklin said, disassociated identity is more of a defense mechanism to traumatic situations and alteration of personality of cope. But he said something about when we were talking about, here it is. I think the consensus today is that there have been no actual cases of multiple personality, and all cases were most likely dissociative identity or disorder. But you still hear about, which could be lies. I mean, people could be, bullshitting. You know what I mean? They could. Um, wow. Oh no, that's fine, Solis, because you didn't know. Oh, girl, I would give anything not to have. It would be nice for everybody to be normal, but what is normal? You know what I mean? What is normal? I think so. Now I get nauseous every day. I'm not telling y'all, like, I take Zofran, and the reason I get sick and I don't know if it's because I'm diabetic, but the crazy thing is my numbers are all normal. I keep everything in range, but I get sick sometimes. So I take the Zofran. Yeah, it's definitely overrated, but I think but schizophrenia is real. Now that is very, very real. I did study some of that in psychology. If you like Split, there's another one called
I want to
Unbreakable.
see that split.
Girl, you got, if I can't believe, Tracy, you have not seen that.
No, because you still have to pay for it. When it's free, I'll be able to watch it.
They haven't taken it off of there. I thought it was on, oh God. It shit's been out for about a year.
Oh, I don't think it's on Netflix yet.
No, it's probably on it's on Amazon, but you still have to pay for it. Maybe. Unbreakable. I think I don't know if I've seen that movie. My deal is this: what causes schizophrenia? I've wondered that, because the scary part of schizophrenia is they they hear voices, and sometimes these voices tell them to do things, and that they're convincing them of things that you know I'm gonna look that movie up tonight and see if I watched it. You know what I mean? That have happened or gonna happen. I don't have it. I don't know anyone personally that's schizophrenic that I can ask or talk to about it. Um,
Good night, Roadrunner.
Good night, Roadrunner. Thanks for coming in. Come back and see us, honey. It's a superhero movie. I don't know if I can do that. I don't do superhero movies. I just can't. But I love Split, but I don't know how I could do, you know. I think I'm gonna look up schizophrenia tonight and see if I can't get because that interests me because I'm wondering what it does to the brain and why it does it and that. Have a good night, Roadrunner. Red Roadrunner too. But like I say, everybody can. I mean, there are no normal people because who are we to say what normal is, guys? I mean, let's think about that. Who are we to say what normal is? There is no um I mean, what's normal? I mean, Tracy's normal is different than my normal, and my normal is different than Sandy Kay's or Green Eyes. So, there's, you know, it is what it is. What's that, brother?
Yes, and he's out in the other room.
Normal sucks. I'm going to be honest with you. I've never ever ever felt normal in my life. Um
Sandy, it's probably my air conditioner. If it's bothering anyone, I'll just
it's not bothering anybody. You're fine, honey. It'll
okay.
be fine. It's just her air conditioner on and she needs to have it on because that's the only AC she has in the house. They are doing a third one. Oh gosh. It's called Glass. I like movies that are, I don't know, I'm weird. I like scary movies, but I also like thrillers. I like them sometimes to be involved to like psychological things. Um, I, I just, I wish I didn't have to take medicine. You know what? I wished 100,000 million times that I wasn't bipolar because I always felt like I had that stigma attached to me. You know what I mean? It's like, and then that people stereotype you. They get on TV and when they talk, oh, she's bipolar. That's why they act like they on TV. They always make it look like bipolar people do these things that they don't do. You know what I'm talking about, Trace?
Yeah, and the funniest thing is, like, I'll be at work and somebody will be talking. They'll say, like, oh, somebody didn't take their, like, just talking in general, like, about a customer or something. Be like, they didn't take their medicine today. They didn't take their crazy meds today.
Hmm.
And I'm the type of person I'll be like, I take medicine.
Yep. I
And
do
then they'll
too.
stop and be like, oh,
Oh, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean
yeah,
that.
exactly.
Then you shouldn't have said that. Normal's just a term by a corrupt society. Well, it is true. You hear people say that all the time. Oh, they forgot their crazy medicine
Yeah,
today.
somebody's off their meds. Oh, honey, you'll know when I'm off my meds.
Girlfriend, I go without my meds for 3 days. Y'all just ignore what I'm about to say. If
I was in the
somebody,
emergency room being off my meds for a couple days.
yeah, I will go ballistic on somebody. I mean, my husband will tell you he don't even want to be around me if I've been off my meds.
And it's not even, I mean, you're unstable,
Mm-hmm.
but the physical sickness from not being on your meds is worse than the mental
Yes,
part of not being on your meds because
yes.
mentally you don't care, but you're physically so sick, it's ridiculous. I know I was. The withdrawals from it, which they tell me weren't withdrawals, but they're crazy. Are you there? Hello? Oh, okay.
Sorry, I disappeared for a second. I went and unlocked the
I
dead
thought
bolt.
my thing went dead. I was like, hello? Hello?
No, I thought I could get back before you were done. My husband is on his way home, so
What's he bringing you?
I'm getting
Taco
some.
Bell or rice?
No, I'm getting some. I got some poblano peppers.
Oh, so the Mexican place was still open.
Yes, they're so they make like authentic Mexican food and they're very cheap. Like I get the poblano pepper dinner and it's like I don't get beans
Yeah.
and it's 8.99. You know, it's like cheap. He gets something called a ranchero and it's got peppers, all the different bell peppers. It's got onions, the chicken, the steak, mushrooms. Oh my gosh, the rice, everything like that. I like I like the one like that. That's the veggie one, just the veggies. Yes, I'd be in the hospital too, and I have migraines when I get off my medicine.
Hi, Penny.
Hey, Penny, how are you? Oh, girl, that the CPAP. You know, they thought I had sleep apnea, and what it was is they found out at the time they were giving me what's that other nausea medicine? Starts with a P, I think. Now I worked in I worked in the hospital and I can't even remember the name of this. Finnergan. Finnergan. Okay. When I would take Finnergan, it would literally put me under, you guys. I'm talking about put me under. I would be so asleep that my husband told me I snored so loud he could not even get up. I mean, he couldn't get to sleep, so he had to have to get up and go to the living room or the den or wherever to sleep. And so they tested me, and they said they couldn't even get a reading because that night I didn't take it. So it was kind of odd. They didn't get the readings that they thought they were going to get. So come to find out, the problem was it was the daggum medicine. And so I got off the medicine. Ever since I've been off the medicine, no problem. I mean, none at all. My husband, so funny at night. Oh, y'all both, both of you guys. I've heard of husband and wives both having CPAP. I, I think Sandy, do you sleep with a CPAP at night, or is it you and Marty both, or just you? I remember when they even went as far as getting me, you know, ordering me and I have to go to the medical supply place and get one of these things and go through all this crap and then come to find out didn't even need it and you can't take them back. I mean,
I had one. I hated that thing. I couldn't sleep with it.
girl, I couldn't sleep with that thing and I never did, but I was so glad when they found out what it was. Y'all look so funny at night. Okay, you wear oxygen. He wears green eyes. What I've heard from someone um,
You guys
that
are hot, Green Eyes.
COPD has different stages. Oh, I bet y'all do. I bet y'all look cute. Um, if you don't mind me asking, Green Eyes, what stage of COPD are you in? Like, did they? I know that Uber is in 4, if I'm not mistaken, and that's why I hate thinking about that. Yes, they're very expensive, in the thousands. They're expensive. My dad has sleep apnea. A lot of people. I couldn't sleep with it. I'm not kidding you. I could not sleep with that thing wrapped around my face. I mean, like on my nose and on my mouth, and it was shoving air into your, your lungs or whatever.
Yes.
It was loud. I couldn't sleep. You're at a 3. Oh, green eyes. Don't you go past the 3, girl. See, I don't understand. Okay, they, my mom had COPD. She lived 17 years with it. Oh my goodness. So you think that's inherited COPD? I've heard people say that people, okay, they always say it's related to smoking. Okay, if that's so, why have I heard that people have never smoked have COPD? Very good, green eyes. I don't want you to. I hear about that and I guess that's why I freaked out when I thought something was wrong with Uber. I mean, it was like a crybaby. I belly ached. Penny, my dad had COPD. Um, I have no clue what stage. No one ever told me, but he actually passed away from pancreatic cancer. And the sad part is his doctor never gave him oxygen, gave him a freaking inhaler. And I so want to cuss this doctor out. So, you could have given my dad a little relief before he passed away. The man had cancer and he was fighting it, and you didn't even give, I just, that's crazy. Okay, oh my God, that's crazy. So, see, that just gets to me. If you don't smoke, and they call it a smoking, quote unquote disease. Yeah, sleep apnea and Thanksgiving after Thanksgiving. Oh wow! I think my husband may have COPD. He wheezes and stuff, but I gave him one of my asthma inhalers, and to be honest, when my asthma acts up, his does, and he hits the inhaler, and he's fine. So that's why I'm thinking it's not COPD. That kind of thing just scared me. My dad did smoke. He started smoking, years ago in the 50s, when smoking was like, in old movies and old shows like Mad Men, they make it look like it's so, the drinking and the smoking. This happened, they thought it was awesome, but it look what it's caused over the years. Yeah, I think he has asthma too, Green Eyes, because he doesn't. The only time he coughs is when he sleeps on his back. Yeah, that drainage because he has allergies so bad, and he don't. That's not that much that he coughs. Well, I mean, think about this: you can get lung cancer and never smoke a cigarette. I mean, it's crazy, and never even smoke a cigarette. And that right there blows my mind, y'all. How do you get? I mean, like secondhand smoke is worse than Sophie Bell. Get your behind down before we send you to Scotland. Yes, we will send you to Paul's house. Paul, we're sending Sophie Bell to Scotland if you're still in here. Both her sisters and brothers and her parents smoked. You know what? It could have been secondhand smoke, Green Eyes. Very well, if she was around it a lot. My mom never smoked. Yeah, Sophie Bilkin, she's not bothered me all night, but she sees the computer on and she sees that it's going between my picture or Tracy's or whatever, and that amuses her like the TV. So she's was being nice and sitting there watching it, and then she's like looking at me to see if I'm looking at her, and just pops up there. So I got the water bottle out. I didn't spray her, but she once she sees that water bottle, it's gone. She's gone. You are right. I believe that pit bull mom. I believe that. Oh, she had asthma. You know, I did not get asthma until I was like 30, 38. It was weird. I haven't had asthma. I mean, it's like I kept noticing that I could just, I would get up wheezing and like I could do certain things and it was like I couldn't breathe. And so I went and did all those asthma testing and they said, "You have asthma." And I'm like, "Well, damn. I knew I had something, but I use my inhaler and I'm fine." I get it really bad. I'm just running my mouth. I get asthma really bad during weather changes. Like if it was going to rain tomorrow, and I say I didn't even know it was going to rain either way, at night, in the middle of the night, I would have an asthma attack. And all the day before even I would have asthma attacks. And I've been told it's due to like bariatric, how stupid, bariatric, being different and all these other things being different and causes a change. He bit your foot.
Yeah,
Ooh.
he's by my feet, and I was petting him with my foot, and then he put
We
his
will
teeth
send
on him.
him and Sophie Bell in
They
the
could get a
same
two for
crate
one.
together. Yes,
Yep.
right. We're sending them both to you. Isn't that weird, Green Eyes? And that the weather can cause you to like totally just have a bad asthma attack. This is so stupid. I keep an inhaler in my car. I keep two in my purse. I keep one by my table here where I'm sitting. I'm not at the bar tonight. Um, one by the table here and one by my bed because the doctor, says make sure that they're within reach, that you have one you can get to really quick. And that's what I do. I hope Brother and Sophie Bell will will get on. They will. Sophie's not. Sophie is like up all night, like she's a crackhead, and I think Brother sleeps. Sophie
I
like
said, I'm going to get brother. I always picture brother with the hobo stick, the
yeah
stick with the handkerchief hung on the back of it, slung over his thing. I
yeah.
always say I'm going to get him his stick and his handkerchief and send him on his way.
Oh, that is so funny. That is so funny. Yep, that's gonna be them. Sophie and Brother dressed in fancy clothes at the airport,
Yeah.
ready for travel. They're gonna have a sign that says Paul.
I
They're gonna
went
say,
to, yeah, I went to a pet psychic who read, if you showed her pictures of your animals, she read for him. And she said brother is like a French aristocrat with the top hat and the monocle, and he thinks he's royalty. And my poor Lester was a. She said he was like a peasant,
"Go
like
ahead."
a street person, and
I love Lester. I
yeah, it
miss
was so
Lester.
funny.
Yeah, I like Brother because you can't see Brother's eyes. It's like Brother's looking at you. I'm trying to move over here and get my food just came in.
Oh,
Anyway, Brother, it's like Tracy sends me pictures of Brother, and he's like, you can't see anything but him. There's no eyes there. It's like his eyes are definitely open, but you don't see them.
well,
Excuse me.
everybody goes through that.
My
They're close
dogs,
by.
my dogs believe every time that they go, we come back from the get anything Mexican, that that they get. Now that's weird. I got my. They actually send me this time the.
Because they're Mexican dogs. It's the food of their people.
That's my little 3 pound Chihuahua. Says she really want. I'm gonna tell you what she does with hers. She stockpiles hers into the kennel because she goes in there and sleeps. That way, they actually gave him a. She sleeps in there. So what she does when her daddy gives her the here's mine. When her daddy gives her some chips, she takes them and stockpiles them into the under the covers and takes and just I guess snacks on them whenever she gets the urge.
Bonnie and Clyde.
That's a good name for the well, let me tell you something. Sophie Bell would have you up all night, and brother would sleep all night, but Sophie would have you up. She is I don't know what her deal is, but she can't sleep. I don't think it's a matter of she can't sleep. I think she just don't want to.
He'll sleep till he gets hungry, then he'll start
Uh-huh.
screaming.
He said the kittens are outside playing right now and they'll sleep all day. But they're
Aw.
kittens though, and I kind of understand them because they are. You think, but Tracy's that's what we're talking about. Tracy's cat is chilled. Well, how old is brother?
Oh, he's about 10 years old now.
Maybe I mean I don't know. She'll be on June. Actually, June the 15th. She turns 2. I don't even know what the date is. That's crazy. Oh, today she turns 2. Happy birthday, Sophie Bell. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Sophie Bell. Happy
Today's her
birthday
birthday?
to you. Yes, I just realized that.
Oh my God. Happy birthday, Sophie. You went
That's my
all day without a happy
girlfriend.
birthday.
She did because I didn't even think of the day. Y'all, I don't, it's crazy, but I sit there. There's a lot of times I don't even think about, the day. I know what day of the week is, but I don't sit there and think about the date. God, now I got to go to the dishwasher. Crap. I have to go over to the dishwasher, which is going to take. I hate to pull something out that somebody put up that had my dishwasher sometimes, like if people don't rinse off certain things, it'll have like, hold on, Trace, I got to grab something.
Okay. Yeah,
No,
brother,
ma'am,
we
Sophie.
found him
No,
in
ma'am. That's not
2009
anything you eat.
and it's
That's not
2018
pepper.
and he was
That's
about
not.
6 months old. So,
This right here is
yeah,
clean. I
he's
went
going
and
on
washed
about
it.
10 years old.
That's not tuna fish or anything like that. You stay out of that. That's not tuna. That's not anything there for you to eat. I had to let Sophie Bell know that that wasn't tuna fish or anything like that because she will try to eat it, of course. Now, let me see if I can move this over here. Wait a minute. I don't think I can. I'm going to move my computer back. It's kind of nice when you can move it around the house. I haven't had a desktop computer in like God, I don't even know how long, guys. I don't know what I would do with the desktop. I've had a what do you call it, a iPad and my telephone forever, so I don't know anything else. Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna let me see, make sure I haven't missed anything. That's true. When you're in pain, it does make you sick. Thank you, everyone, because Sophie was like, she's been pretty laid back today, except for her crazy one act of craziness. All right, Tracy, I got to grab one thing. I'll be right back.
Go, girl.
Sophie, Mama is so glad that you had a birthday and you forgot. She's not happy that you
For
forgot to do
baby,
anything.
I went all day. Oh,
to you, and that's all that counts, okay? There you
God.
go. Bless you. Damn.
Bless you, Big Daddy.
Okay, grab the plate. Oh, God.
Welcome back,
I'm
Mike.
coming. Oh, these peppers look freaking good. I'm not going to lie to y'all. These peppers are great. Let's just drop everything. Come on. Come on. Come on. Pulling everything back over to me. Okay. Let me put my headphones on. So, Tracy, you feel better after you got sick?
I'm feeling a little better now.
I hope you.
I think I just got overheated, but I felt all day like I had a fever.
Huh. Could be. I
But
mean,
sometimes when I get in pain like I was,
yes.
sometimes that'll do it too.
I've had it
And
do
then
it
I
to me.
usually only sit in that chair like when we're on. But I realized I was sitting there for 3.5 hours before that too.
Right. Oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah, crackers does help.
I don't want to
Nothing,
eat
Debbie.
anything.
Oh, okay, 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 okay. So that's not the one you were talking about, Mikey. It's a different, like, different. Well, you know what? Yeah, brother doesn't look how old he is. He just doesn't look his age.
He's my baby.
Thank you, Paul. They are both cute. I would think they would like each other. I mean, Sophie is a little, bee at times, guys. She's a little bitty, but I call her. She's not fat. She weighs 9.5 pounds, but the vet didn't say she was overweight or nothing.
No, that's a good size for a cat.
Hmm. Oh, their salsa is really good tonight. Oh my god, y'all. I like authentic. I like authentic Mexican food.
Did you get guac?
No, watching the cat, washing the cash.
Yeah.
What we usually do a lot
Guac
of
is so
times,
expensive.
it is when Walmart had the avocados on sale, we would like make our own and then just order, the Mexican food if we wanted it, we'd
I
order it.
just slice avocados up and put a little salt on them.
Yes.
Yum.
I like them on an egg sandwich. I like
Yeah,
them
you
on
said that. I don't know that I'd like that.
It's great. I like it on any kind of sandwich, to tell you the truth. Just slice them up and eat them.
I love when they make a sandwich with avocados and sprouts.
Oh, I like that too. I'm
So
sorry,
good.
green eyes, but I had to have dinner.
She's not making me hungry.
I wouldn't be hungry either, girl.
I'm good.
I'm trying to remember what I even ate today. Oh, I had a chicken sandwich. Not I had a like a deli chicken. The
Lunch
chicken you
meat.
lunch meat chicken. That was the white breast, some kind of chicken breast. Oh, it was the buffalo style chicken breast. Oh my god, it's so good. And
Oh yeah, you were telling me about
mhm.
it.
I ate some bugles, some nacho cheese bugles. I used to like bugles forever ago, and my daughter had some for my granddaughter when she was in the hospital. I started tasting them. I was like, "Dad, gum, these are good." So I bought a bag of bugles.
You know where the only place I can find them at is at the dollar store.
These came from Walmart. I couldn't believe it.
Oh really? The only place
Hmm.
I ever see bugles is at the dollar store, and I've gotten them
Wow,
a couple times. But I only like the nacho cheese ones. I don't like the
plain ones.
plain ones. Yeah, I
I
don't
don't
like those.
either. I like the nacho cheese. I love oatmeal. Green eyes. I got this. The oatmeal I got last time is pumpkin spice. Oh God, that's the same coffee I like to drink too. Y'all, it was so flipping good. I'm not gonna lie, it was so good. You like the plain bugles or the plain oatmeal? Mm. Sorry for chewing the chip in your face. Hmm. Bubbles.
Eat it up, girl.
Boogles, yeah. My mother likes the plain ones. Let's check it out. See. Everybody, what are you guys planning for the weekend?
I have to work.
Girl, what if you're sick? Are you still gonna work?
If I feel like I don't know, it's puts me in 98
Yeah,
now.
at one point, I mean, certain things you can work, but I keep a trash can beside me. Sophie Bell, no me. You touch that computer. If that thing goes off because of you, I'm gonna be mad. It's getting closer to the time for her to go to Scotland, Tracy.
Yep.
She's
I
just
was
got,
just packing brother's bag right now,
yeah.
getting his stick ready.
I'll send her treats and everything, her toys, all of it. She has
Yeah,
the
what do you need, Paul? We'll send all.
I'm sending her balls that light up. You have to put batteries in them, but it takes forever before they run out. Oh, Paul's given her permission to act up. Now, Paul, you know bad behavior is not good just because she turned 2 today. That's it. She's in her terrible twos, Tracy.
Yes.
Y'all, she looking at me like I'm crazy. God, I
You
hope
are
a boy.
not sending her to Scotland.
No, she'll be right here, babysitting my mini diva. Oh, your niece. Cool. Paul, you would probably chill with brother, but I'm telling you, Sophie Bell acts the fool.
She does. Brother brother has a big mouth, but he's chill as hell. He don't he's just
and I,
there. He does get crazy sometimes. He will act a fool sometimes.
well, and I don't know why. And I guess it's, I was thinking, oh, she's going to be so laid back, sleep with me. Yes, she, if I kick back in this recliner and take a nap or even whatever, because sometimes I have to sleep in here in my recliner because of my back, she'll jump right up here, lay on that blanket right there, or curl up in my in my forearm there in the crease of my elbow there and go sound to sleep and never move. But if I was in my bed, I promise you that's not what would be happening.
Paul don't need a goat, I don't think.
Mm-mm. I know a
Yeah,
goat.
right, Kitty? She
I
let the
can't.
whole day go by and the poor little girl didn't even get a happy birthday.
I know. I'm sorry, but I didn't realize it, guys, until my husband said what the date is. But I made up for it. She'll get the royal treatment until she goes to bed. I may even give her a treat, an extra treat tonight. She loves her treats now. She really does. Even the dogs think they try to sneak her treats, which is so pathetic. Why do dogs try to eat the cat's food? I don't know about anybody else, but my dogs think that cat food is the most wonderful thing they've ever tasted, and they always try to sneak over and eat the cat food. Thank you, everyone. Sophie Bell, everybody say happy birthday, Sophie Bell, and gives you permission to be a mean little heifer. Y'all, if you haven't seen Sophie Bell in the video I made playing golf, you have to go watch it. Or
Yeah, that was awesome.
if you haven't seen, now I know Kitty's seen this for sure. If you haven't seen Addie teaching me how to fart through a straw, don't miss that by any means. You because she taught me something I did not know. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I had such a good time. I would. She had me cracking up when she was first doing it. I was. She's like, Nanny, your eyes are watering. I was like, of course they are. It's so freaking funny, you know. I'm hungry now, but not for food. My tongue still. Ugh, Mikey Mike. Oh my goodness. I mean, did she not act like some little actress? Like she's up there going, okay, this is what you have to do. First, you do this, and then you do that. And I'm like, oh my God, this child could be an actress. There she goes. Sophie's acting the fool. Sophie, quit trying to get the dog. Y'all, she's hunkered down trying to attack one of the chihuahuas. Well, like you said, on her birthday, she gets stacked up. Do what?
I said after 10 o'clock, she should be ready for bed.
She's had a few drinks too many tonight. Go on, baby. Baby girl, go in there with your daddy. Mm-mm. I'm not giving you anything to stockpile. Attack Sophie. She's bored, I guess. I don't know why. Something is weird. I don't know if there's a bad connection. Tracy, is it maybe just it's like it's cutting in and out.
Mine?
It was just no, it was just low for a second. I couldn't hardly hear you. Y'all, I need a good okay. I don't want a I want a movie that's kind of like one of those psychological thriller type movies. That's what I want that I haven't seen. But if I've seen it, I can always see that too. No big deal. There's got to be something out there that's like, they just don't make them anymore. Like the movies are not like they used to make. Oh, Kitty. Is Kitty still in here? Kitty, guess what I went and did after we got off the live stream the other night? I went onto Amazon and I literally paid to see Imitation of Life, the one in 1959, and Imitation of Life in 1934. I was up till like 3 a.m., but watched them both, and I was like, oh my God, I could watch them again. They were amazing. Yes, she did. She gave bonus instructions on the test. You have to practice to be as good as she is. Y'all, she did. It was so perfect. But yeah, I wanted to tell Kitty I had watched those movies, and I really, Kitty, have you seen the one that was made in 1944 with what was the woman's name? Oh my God, um,
People writing stuff. I don't see the chat room.
I can't remember the lady's name. Oh my God, y'all, that farting thing with a straw was the most. I'm not kidding. She literally was like giving directions on how to fart with a straw. Funniest thing I've ever seen. But yeah, the Imitation of Life, the original one in 1934 was amazing. And then the 1959 was amazing, but they're two different storylines is what I liked about them. They weren't the same, so I've seen them both anyway, but I totally like old movies, and Kitty and I and some other people were talking about these old movies, and it was
Debbie,
really
what's the
good.
last thing that was written in the chat?
Did you get knocked off, Tracy? Somebody wrote, "What did you get knocked off, Tracy?" I need to
The
try
last
that.
thing I see is at 10:05, Green Eyes wrote because they think it's good. And at 10:09, I wrote hello, and there's nothing going on.
I'm seeing everything. Let's see, 10:09. You wrote
Let me
hello.
come
Then
out of here
yeah, there's
and
other
click
people
back
talking.
on it.
Okay, yeah, there's a little static on, but that's. Happy birthday, Sophie Bill. Give mommy hell. That was rude. Mikey, that was rude. Tell that dog cat to give me hell. Really? She already does give her mama hell.
Oh, my chat just stopped. I came out, now I'm back in, and yeah, everybody's writing stuff.
Hmm.
It's Debbie that has static, Green Eyes wrote.
Me? I don't know where it's coming from because nothing's changed. Girl, Kitty, I bawl like a baby in both of them. I liked both. I liked no, it's not Jane Wyman. It's the second one. I mean the first one in 1934. Her name was something Covert, something Claudette Covert or something like that. Does that sound right, Kitty? Me and Bradley were talking about it. He was going to watch it. I want to say it's Claudette Covert, or I can't remember. What it is, I'm hearing Tracy's fan is what I'm hearing. Either way, those movies are, if y'all have never seen them, and I know a lot of people don't like old movies, but these are the best. That's her, Kitty. Um, and then, oh my God, the black lady that plays in that one, I honestly think that both of them, I before the movie, like I had to go on Amazon, and so I clicked on there so it could tell you. It doesn't have a trailer, but it has like a what would be a trailer per se back in the day, and it tells about at the time the movie was made in the 30s. She was only one of a handful of black actresses, and that she did. I mean, she knocked this in the ballpark. She did such an amazing job, and the storyline. I'm telling you, the storyline is what I liked. It was because she wasn't she wasn't an actress. She was actually her husband had died, and they had some sort of a pancake syrup, a maple syrup company thing, so she took over that. And that's it. Then she ended up they ended up selling the pancakes. They had a pancake business, and it was great. But with me, it wasn't the tearjerker. I cried more in the 1959 one with Lana Turner. I cried more in that one, and I don't know if because it's coming in the third, in the 1934 one. But either way, they were both just I could watch them. That and that other one that oh, whatever it's called, where she she falls and she doesn't meet him at the Empire State Building. I can't remember the name of it now. I always forget the name of it, but it was great.
An affair to remember.
Yes, and Affair to Remember. That's like one of my favorites. And I need to go to one of these channels. I mean, Kitty, you need to give me some other old movies that would be great. I like to just go in there and watch old movies. I mean, and some of them I have no clue what they are. It's just they're
Did you
just
ever watch the Ziegfeld Follies?
the who?
The Ziegfeld Follies.
What's it about?
Um, it's they're getting ready for the big show, and they do all the dancing with all those extravagant outfits on.
Mm-hmm.
That's an awesome movie.
Have to check it out. Peaches, you're
If
not
you like
getting.
the old movies with them and dancing and singing and the costumes and everything, that one's good.
I haven't seen Pinky.
So just before you hear a scream, he's steadily creeping down my foot, moving
Oh
around,
God.
and I'm just waiting. I'm sitting still, but you might hear a scream because he'll keep stretching and moving and putting his paws there, and then all of a sudden he won't bite down, but I'll just feel teeth real slightly
Enough,
go.
yeah. Kitty, what's it? I'm gonna look up Pinky. Where's my telephone? I like them. I think
Oh, House on Haunted Hill, that's good.
I don't think I've. Who's in that? Because I don't remember. I think I've seen it, House on Haunted Hill, because anything that's scary or remotely scary, I've probably seen it.
Or The Legend of Hell House. That's a good one.
Oh, it's a 1949 movie. Let's see. Let me take a peek, a peek, peek. Let's see. Where is the? I'm gonna click. There it is, right there. 1945. It's a drama starring Janine Crane, Ethel Barrymore, and Ethel Waters about a light-skinned black woman. Oh, what? You really told me everything. Click. Please tell me more. I want to hear the whole thing. I like to. Production notes, clinical. Why do they do that? They don't. Okay, here. No, that still didn't tell me. Maybe I'm pulling it all up. I'm trying to get it to. Either way, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go see if I. But you know what I've noticed, Kitty? They want to charge you for these old movies. Like if you go on Amazon, it's like they want to charge you $2 or $3.99, and I'm thinking, are you kidding? Like, why all of a sudden y'all want to charge for these older movies that have been out? Oh, it's got Dorothy Dandridge. Okay.
Good night, Paul. Thanks for coming. Love you.
No, no, no. I'm sorry, it didn't. Good night, Paul. Thank you. It says both Lena Horne and Dorothy Dandridge were interested in playing the role of Pinky. In the end, Janine Crane was chosen for the role. Okay. Damn it. I thought they were going to be in there. Is a sweet girl, but she is like a Sunday school teacher. I did my best with her, but she didn't have any fire. Oh, you know what?
Did you ever see Arsenic and Old Lace?
I know. Yes, I have like
I love
forever,
that movie. It's hilarious.
forever ago. I'm gonna see like maybe where I can find Pinky. Like, well, it's on YouTube, they say, but I bet it's not the same one. I get irritated if on YouTube because sometimes they split the movies up in like a billion different parts,
Yes.
and that I don't like. Okay, IMDb. Let's see. It shows. Huh. I'm gonna look on. Yeah, here it is. It's on. It's on. Yep. Guess what? It's on Amazon. 3.99. Why do they do that? I just don't flipping get that. I'll pay to see it. I don't care. Arsenic and Olay. So I'm gonna remember that. I'm definitely gonna remember that because, like I say, old movies I can't help myself, but I do love them. I didn't know Trace did old movies until
Oh,
recently.
yeah.
I think they're cool.
Kitty, isn't that the funniest movie, Arsenic and Old Lace? Oh my god.
I know I've seen that like years ago.
It's where the two old ladies are killing everyone.
Oh, yeah.
They're poisoning
Yes.
everyone.
Yes. Yes. Now I know exactly what it is. Mm, they're perfect. 12 Angry Men.
Oh, yeah, that's a good movie.
I loved Henry Fonda and Lucille Ball in Yours, Mine, and Ours. They were so good together in that movie, y'all.
What is the one, the long, long, long trip or the long, long, long ride where Lucille Ball's collecting all the rocks in the back of the trailer?
Oh,
They're on the road trip. The long, long, long. It's something like that.
I
She's
can't remember.
collecting all the rocks in the back of the thing as they're going. That's a funny movie too.
I remember that. Yeah. 12 Angry Men is a good movie. Henry Fonda is on the
13
jury.
Bodies in the Basement.
I haven't seen
I've never
Summer
heard of
Place.
that.
Is that an old movie? That is an old movie, right, Kitty?
The long, long trailer. Yeah, that's it. That's funny.
I remember that, y'all. I'm gonna have to come back to my chat just so I can look up all these. Look at me getting this thing right now to write on. That's the hard. I'm sitting here eating and I got to write all these movies down. Okay, that one was called The Long Long Trailer, which I've seen it, but I'll watch it again. Guarantee you, they'll want money for it because they can't give you nothing for free anymore. Okay, what was that other one? I love Sandra D. 13 Bodies in the Basement. That sounds 12 Angry. It seems like I've seen 12 Angry Men. Arsenic Lace. I just love old movies and old lace.
To
I'm
Kill a
not.
Mockingbird, of course. That's an awesome movie.
That is a great movie. Definitely a great movie. Summer Place. I'm gonna write that down. I mean, there is a channel that has all these older movies on, and it's like AMC. I think it is American Movie.
TMC, Turner, TCM, Turner Classic Movie.
Yeah, that too.
Oh,
And her classic movies. I know.
what's
I
the
think
other
I've got.
one I love with James Stewart and Katherine Hepburn?
Oh, oh crap! I know what you're talking about, and I just can't freaking.
Her name is Tracy in that movie, and they were a couple, and then oh, what the hell is the name of that movie?
I just love all movies. I used to like to watch the old. What was
Oh,
it?
that's from Arsenic and Old Lace. They had 13 body. Yes.
What was it? Was it Night? What was those old things called that were scary? Night gallery, night gallery. Those are old. Tales of the Crypt. That's way back too. Let's see. I love To Kill a Mockingbird.
I gotta see what the name of that movie is. The Philadelphia. That's what it is. I love that movie.
What is it?
The Philadelphia story.
Oh yes, A Tree Grows in Brooklyn. Okay, I'm gonna write that down. Kitty's got this down, y'all. A lot of people don't like old movies, but I do. A lot of people do like them. I love Audrey Hepburn, and I'm gonna tell you someone else I liked. Do y'all remember the It was like they made the Maltons kind of from this movie. It had Henry Fonda, and it had the real beautiful woman. What's her name with the red hair? She has not been dead all that long. What is it? Audrey something or is it no She's got beautiful red hair. And she played in this movie. It was called the something. It was their last name, and it was about they had like 7 or 9 kids or something, and something mountain. Oh my God, what was it called? It was something mountain.
Kitty. Philadelphia story. I love that one.
And what's his name? Henry Fonda played the dad, and he didn't go to church. And a tree falls on his daddy and kills him. And so all the brothers and oh my gosh, what was the name of that? Something Mountain. The guy that used to play on Hawaii Five O that played Dano like forever ago. He played in this movie as the youngest son, and they called him something Boy, just like on the
John
Waltons.
Boy.
Well, they didn't call him John Boy. They called him something Clay Boy. They called him Clay Boy. It was Clay, and it was called Spencer's Mountain. That's it, Spencer's Mountain.
Oh, I never heard of that one.
That is such a good movie because her name is oh God, this woman is. You know what? I gotta look that up so I can tell y'all who it is. This woman is beautiful. Every movie she's been in, I've watched because she is gorgeous. Just put that movie in just so I can find out who she is. Spencer's Mountain. she was gorgeous, just gorgeous. Maureen O'Hara. That's it. Marina. Oh my God. That's it. I love Maureen O'Hara. She played in this movie that was like, uh, not too old. It's probably 20 years old. It was called, I think it was called The Christmas Box or something like that, or Angel Box or something. It was so, God, it was so good. She
Meet
was,
me in St. Louis in one of my.
Maureen O'Hara maybe, oh, she had the best, she was beautiful, y'all. She was just, she was just gorgeous. I didn't know she's buried
Sorry,
at
Kitty, it's an air conditioner.
she's buried at Arlington Cemetery. I just love anything. Yeah, she was in Miracle on 34th and like, oh my gosh. I remember
I
her in
thought
Parent Trap.
Clooney's dad was the host on TCM.
Do what?
Thought Clooney's dad was the host on TCM.
The Grapes of Wrath. Yes, that's good. Oh my gosh. I like Lauren Bacall too. She was gorgeous.
Oh, what about Keanu?
The Quiet Man. That's another Maureen O'Hara movie. Her real name was Maureen Fitzsimmons. Wow. She was beautiful, I'll say that. She was gorgeous. That one movie she played in was so amazing. Just amazing movie. She's a great actress. And Gone with the Wind. Still to this day, I love Gone with the Wind. I can't help myself. I love Gone with the Wind. It's like just one of those things. I love every actor in it, every actress in it. You know, you keep hearing people outside talking. Yeah, that's probably the TV on, honey. That's they have something on, but I don't hear anything. My TV is on mute. Yeah, her and John Wayne. Hmm. Hi, Lit. How are you, honey? Glad to see you. I hope you're doing okay. She died when she was 95, Maureen O'Hara did. She was gorgeous. But there is a movie, and it's called, and I'm pretty sure it's called The Christmas Box. And it was made, I want to say, it was made in 2000 and something, I'm pretty sure. But it was the sweetest movie I've ever seen. I love looking at all this stuff. All movies just were the best, you know. Maureen O'Hara's daughter found dead. Oh, I didn't know she had a daughter that got May of 2016. Abbey Theater trained actor became in 1946. She was Irish citizenship. Oh, wow. A lot of stuff about her. I didn't know she was Irish. I didn't know that. Well, I know from the last name, but I mean, that's not really her last name, but that's where she came from, everyone. I wonder if her and old the Duke had things going on. I think maybe they had something going on. That's not real. If they was getting it on. Oh, honey, that's so, baby. I'm so sorry, Leah. Yeah, you're gonna have to be strong for that one. You definitely will. I am. I'll be thinking about you, honey. That is I can only imagine. How are the kids doing it? I
Is
know
that
that.
your microphone down?
Sorry. Did y'all hear me? I was lit. Are the kids doing good or better? I know that's not even a good question to ask. I'm sure they're not. I didn't want anybody to hear me chomping on this pepper.
I'm
Mm.
gonna drop off of here because everyone's saying this noise is terrible, and I'm not turning this air conditioner off.
I'm fixing it. We're fixing to get off because it's almost 10:30. Well, it is 10:30. Everyone, thanks for coming in tonight. Appreciate it. We had a nice discussion, and then we went into movies, which I so love to talk about movies, and we'll have to do that again because Kitty is filling me up with all these different movies. And but if you guys haven't seen Addie's video, I'm sure she'd appreciate a thumbs up. She likes to read those comments. And
Yes.
thanks for coming in. Um, we love you guys. Thanks to all my mods. Looks like the Blue Club tonight. Without you guys, we'd have all these. We've actually been pretty lucky. No trolls lately. Carlos a couple of nights ago. But y'all have a good night, and
Good
we
night, everyone.
we love you guys. And take it easy, and we will see you tomorrow.
Yes, we will. Good night.
Good night, everyone.